Hi guys, this is Daniel, and I am going to show you how to create a roller coaster with Minecraft. Now, you'll want a block of your choice. This is just a simple selection of items. The things you'll need are a block of your choice. I just choose regular stone, powered rail, a rail. You won't necessarily need to detect a rail, but I'm going to show you how to use that. Levers, redstone torches, buttons, and minecarts. The best way to start off of a track is like this. A redstone, powered track and a normal track, and then have it going upwards, so you can place a block right here with a button right here. So you can do this. Get in it. Oh, you have time to push the button and go down. Now, so I'm just showing you how to begin. Now, build out. This is going to be a simple roller coaster, so I'm trying to get as simple as possible. These are pressure plated rails. I'll just show you how it works by, I don't know, I might find something to put there. Pressure rails will do whatever's next to them generally. Just make it a simple straight off track. Now, this is a super flat world, and so it's only 4 blocks tall, but you can place another one of bedrock. As you see, you can place these upside down. So, going 2 over, if I put one right here, it'll turn on my track. And then all I gotta do is put stone back here, or something, grass, but stone would help me know where it's at. You guys probably hear the cows moving. I believe it's getting nighttime. It's getting nighttime, then since I have cheats on, I need to time set 0. So now the time is in the morning. The sun is rising. Now, as you see, my whole track is on. And to come to a complete stop, I have a non-working torch, redstone track. Yeah, sorry. I'm turning music off, or very low. 25% should be good. Yeah. Okay. Now, as a simple thing to show you guys how they work, let's put a note block. To be bluntly honest, I have no idea where a note block is. Right here, okay, note block. Trash things you don't need. Okay. Now I'll show you guys how this works. And it's gonna shoot me through, and I'm gonna come out at the end. Ta-da! Usually you should have it run into something like that. And then it'd be more like this. And it would stop you. Seeing as how the track is not powered, it stops on the track. Now, say you stop like this, then going on it will be like this. Okay, to be honest, I didn't know it did that. Every time I used to do it, it would bounce off and go backwards. I guess it's only if it's powered rail now. It's probably something they fixed. Anyway, as you can see, these turn. These are the only ones that can turn. You cannot turn with these. See? Because in reality, can you speed around a turn? Not so well. So it makes sense. Now let's replace these. And these two won't be necessary, but they're fine to leave there. And now give it some height. here's the height for it. It's going to go up, 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 and back down. And might as well go a little lower, right? Whoa. And so we can do this now. Now we just need to make sure redstone torches or whatever is necessary lights up the way. So we have power. See how far it accepts it. In which case about right here would be fine. Yeah, as I thought. But I have to flip the switch. I like them to be sideways. Just kind of the way I am. OCD. Anyway. Now. This turns out to be this. As you can see, I just started backwards, as I thought would happen. I guess if you have more momentum, it will stop you. However, if I were to have placed a powered double tap W to run, you'll be able to tell a difference in the end. If I were to have an empty powered, turned off powered rail, it would just stop. Now, this is just how to create a basic one. Use your imagination to come up with more plots. I showed you... Oh, and one thing I haven't showed you. Now, this is what I have not shown you yet. Now, oops, place it like this. See, it's a circle. Now that it's a circle, hold on, I'm on peaceful, good. Now there's a circle. If I were to place one here, and one here, as you can see what would happen, it would just go around and around. Now, however, turn on the power and it goes like this. So, a way to do this might be something, if you want to have them do it, there is a technique I have to show you involving tripwire hook, redstone, a block. That's really it. So, this is I can just take this one. Okay. You have to have that at least one space. Oh yes, I remember what I was forgetting. You have to have string to make a tripwire hook. So replace the lever for now. Okay. Place these on the blocks. Make sure they come together. As you can see, they're together. So I go over them. Actually, my bad, I placed it in the wrong spot. As you can see, they're together, so I walk through on it, switches. Now, place redstone under the block. And so now when I pass through it, it turns instantly. Now, this probably won't work, like as a first try. I'm surprised that it worked at all. In fact, I don't even know how it went backwards like that. More distance is usually required. However, being creative, you can also use redstone repeaters. Thus, that's just a tripwire hook. See, you could always use, although I doubt it, a pressure plate. Oh well, I got rid of it already. Something around like this, so that going into it would be this way. To make sure it's going into it. Otherwise it won't work that well. Okay, in which case, when I walk through it, oh my. That's quite of a pass through now, isn't it? Because I want to slide it over one. Meaning that this will have to be here. I guess, no, these redstone torches. Oh, they can stay. They can stay. It's okay to have a redstone torch under it. It's not going to do anything. I don't believe. Unless that causes it to be active. And now, as you can see, it takes a second to switch. It doesn't switch on second. And, as you can see, you get proper. Now, you get a proper turn. Now, however, if you want, you can also do this. Maybe. I've never tried this before, but it's because I don't do this often. Using a pressure plate, I don't know if you can actually go. Let's go ahead and test it. See? It turned it, so a pressure plate would work for turnings as well. However, it only flips the distance between this one. If I put a thing right here, then it wouldn't know. It would only flip to one of them. It couldn't flip to all of them. Oh, the redstone is needed. Oh, or not. It's because of that tracks there. It won't allow it to flip. There's a little bit of lag here. Anyway, as you can see, this is how to create a simple roller coaster. Now, what this will become in the future is something along the lines of this. Yeah, that's just a block. I'm adding more to it. So don't judge the opening. Anyway, you will have a roller coaster like this, starting out here, going around all these houses, around a well, up. Yeah, I built the spacecraft. Don't crack on it. I know it sucks. Goes up, around, spacecraft goes through it, out of it, beam of light to be let up, drops. You can use drops as well to make roller coasters. And then it goes around here. Around here there's a giant alien I made. Around some buildings, over a fully made cauldron with lava and water on the inside. Going around here into a Land Rover of sorts to the inside. Steering column I made up. Brake lights I made up. Around, up a giant trident in the sky, and then just standing there, around it, and back down it. Over to here, back down and around, over to, as I said about the tripwire hook thing, as it goes up my house, goes down my house, I mean, the tripwire right here, so it can switch it this way, so I can go around this way, around like this, and around and back to the beginning. Now I have a simple layout here. This is my simple little house. It's only for sleeping. This was started before 1.3.2 when you could use cheats. This floating thing right here is just to start off in the middle. It's a shortcut to test what I've already made. But yes, this is outcomes. This is eventually going to be a giant volcano filled with lava. And I've got some plans for that. But yeah, this is what it will become one day if you start off and you start working hard. The biggest part of the ride is, apparently, I thought it was the ride, apparently it's the visuals, the scenery. They look around for good scenery. Anyway, this is Daniel, again, with Minecraft, showing you how to make a roller coaster. I guess I can show you a run through, but this will take an extra minute or two. Might as well show you the run through. You know what? Forget that. You don't need the run through. You guys saw it. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention before we go. Fences. Fences are very important, so NPCs do not get... on your track. I've had problems with... If you see a person on your track and you hit them, you will go backwards. And as you saw at that drop, you can't go backwards. It can't fly you up in the air. They don't have anything like that yet, although it would be interesting. They also need something for elevators, for houses. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you watch more to come. Alright. Thanks for watching.